Yeah, in this video, let's compare the acidity of alcohols and phenols in detail. Why phenols are more acidic than alcohols? Let's understand this in detail. First of all, why alcohols and phenols are acidic? We can know these alcohols and phenols are acidic by the following reactions. When alcohols are made to react with metals like sodium or aluminium, we'll get what the sodium salt of it, RONA with sodium, and aluminium, we are going to get aluminium tertiary butoxide with tertiary butyl alcohol. Right. So these are the reactions which evolve hydrogen here. We show that now these alcohols are acidic in nature. Right. Now, these phenols are also acidic in nature, which can be shown by these two reactions, where sodium, when it is reacted with alcohol, we'll get the sodium salt. Sodium phenoxide we are getting, this is what sodium phenoxide, and when it's made to react with sodium hydroxide, we are getting the sodium phenoxide again and the water. Right. Sodium hydroxide, I mean the phenols are also reacting with what? Sodium hydroxide, but alcohols are not reacting with sodium hydroxide, which means that this reaction, that means the phenols reacting with the sodium hydroxide, shows that the phenols are more acidic than alcohols. This is the order of the acidity for phenols and alcohols. Acidic, more acidic. How can this be understood? So with the help of this reaction, we understood that phenols are more acidic. But why this is more acidic? Let's understand based on this ionization and the stability of the conjugate base which is being formed. Yes, after the ionization, that means what is the acidity related to? The acidity is the ease with which it can give the H plus, right? The more easily that gives the H plus, that is the, I mean, this is the, I mean, the ease with which the proton is given is where we can decide the acidity of that particular compound. Yes, the phenols are able to give H plus, and alcohols are also able to give H plus. That whichever gives the H plus easily, that means whichever undergoes ionization easily will be more acidic. Yes, the first factor is based on ionization. We can explain or we can know the acidity, and the second is based on the stability of the conjugate base which is being formed. So this is giving you alkoxide ion. This is giving you phenoxide ion after ionization. Yes, so based on ionization, we can explain the acidity, and also based on what stability of the ions, that is conjugate base which is being formed after the ionization. So conjugate ion, whichever ion is more stable after the ionization, that particular one will be the strongest acid. Right. First, look at it based on the ionization. Yes. Now, if you look at it, this carbon R, that means this can be CH3, C2H5, whatever. This is an alkyl group. This is sp3 hybridized. But this carbon where OH is attached is sp2 hybridized. Yes, sp3 hybridized means what? It has more of S character, I mean less of S character, that is 25%. Here 33% of S character, right? 75p, and here 66p character. The more the S character, we know that the more electronegative that carbon is. If more the electronegative that carbon will hold this pair of electrons more closer towards it when compared to that of this sp3 hybridized carbon. So the shared pair of electrons or the bonded pair of electrons between C and O are more closer towards this carbon, that is sp2 hybridized carbon, when compared to that of this sp3 hybridized carbon atom. So based on this electronegativity, that is based on the hybridization, we can explain that now the shared pair of electrons is more towards this sp2 hybridized carbon atom. Now, if this is pair of electrons is more closer towards it, this oxygen here can easily give off this H as H plus here, right? Right. Yeah, this higher electronegativity of this sp2 hybridized carbon atom of phenol, now the electron density will decrease on this oxygen atom, because this is more closer towards the shared pair of electrons, or more closer towards this carbon atom. So here the electron density will decrease on this oxygen atom when compared to that of this oxygen atom. Now it can easily give the H plus, because the polarity of OH bond here increases, right? This increases the polarity of OH bond. The more polar the OH bond, the more easily it can give off the H plus. So to sum up, what is happening here, because the OH now is attached to an sp2 hybridized carbon atom in phenols. In alcohols, it is attached to sp3 hybridized carbon atom. sp3 hybridized carbon atom is less electronegative when compared to that of this sp2 hybridized carbon atom, because it has more of S character, 33% of S character. More S character, more electronegative. That means it will pull a shared pair of electrons between C and O more closer towards it. So it will developing the positive charge. The more positive the oxygen will get, that is OH bond becomes more polar here. So it can easily give away H plus. So based on this ionization, now we can know that what this, if it is able to give H plus, the more acidic it is. We have already discussed the alcohol. I mean, the acidic strength is based on what? Able to give the H plus easily. Here phenols can give H plus easily. So phenols are more acidic than alcohols based on ionization. Now let's look at the stability of alkoxide and phenoxide ions. So after the ionization, the alkoxide and phenoxide ions which are being formed here, let's look at the stability. Whichever ion is more stable out of these two, that can be formed easily. That means there is that particular compound can form this ion easily, which means that that is more acidic. Right? So this alkoxide ion, if you see, there is no resonance which is possible here. But this phenoxide ion, if you see, there is resonance which is possible in this. So these are the resonance structures of phenoxide ion. So this is how the resonance is possible. And these are the structures which are possible. I mean, resonance structures for phenoxide ion. But there is no resonance structures for alkoxide ion. That means the negative charge is localized only on oxygen atom. Here the negative charge which is present is delocalized because of the resonance structures which are possible for this. Right? These are the resonance structures because of resonance structures which are possible for phenoxide ion. Right? So here, what the negative charge is delocalized, but here it is localized, right? So because of the resonance structures, again, phenoxide ion is more stable than alkoxide ion. That is why phenoxide ion is more stable than alkoxide, means not. Phenol can give away H plus easily because the resultant conjugate base which is formed is more stable. So based on the ionization and based on the stability of the conjugate ion, we can say that phenols are more acidic than alcohols. Yes, here one more point to be noted. No doubt resonance structures are also possible for phenol. Let's look at them. Yes. Even though, I mean, for phenols also, resonance structures are possible, even though the ionization is easy, because if you look at the resonance structures of phenol here, you can see that there is a charge delocalization, but there is a charge separation here. See, these are the resonance structures of phenol here, right? These are the resonance structures of phenol, and these are the resonance structures of phenoxide ion, right? Here there is a what? Charge separation, positive and negative charge. But here there is no such charge separation in phenoxide ion, only charge delocalization here. Here only charge delocalization, but there's a separation of the charges. We know that the resonance structures with charge separation are less stable than the resonance structures with charge without charge separation. So phenoxide ion is more stable than phenol, even though resonance structures are possible for phenol. Because phenoxide ion is more stable than phenol, it will easily give the H plus, giving phenoxide ion. So based on the ionization and the stability of the phenoxide ion which is being formed, we can explain that phenols are more acidic than alcohols. Yes, if you like my video, please do like, share, and subscribe my channel. If you want the video to be made on any particular topic, share it in the comment section. And there are the whole chapter has been discussed on my YouTube channel, and the link of it has been given in the description box below. Yes, you can go through it.